Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to be starting a new game on the channel. This is the Expanse, the Telltale series that was it was an Epic exclusive about a year ago, I think. But I picked it up in a recent Steam sale, so yeah, looking to play it. I was a big fan of the TV show. I watched the entire thing. For my money, it was one of the best sci-fi series I think I've ever seen. So when I heard that Telltale, a game studio I really like, was making a series of it, I thought, yeah, that sounds right up my alley. So looking forward to diving in. Now, as I understand it, I think it takes place before the events of the TV show. You're playing the role of Camina drummer, who was the sort of Belter's not leader, but maybe second in command type of thing. So this is kind of her story leading up to the events of the TV series, I think. Now there's 5 episodes, as we know, Telltale games are episodic. Each one kind of self-contained, but leading into sort of a greater story arc. I understand it's not the longest game. I'm not quite sure how long each episode takes, but I'm kind of maybe planning to do an episode per episode, if that makes sense. I'm not quite sure how long that. I guess some are probably going to be longer than others, but I guess we'll see. So without anything further said, let's begin. I'm going to start a new game. I just had a look at the cutscene just to check sound levels and stuff, but we're gonna start from scratch. There was an option in the menu to mute licensed music, so we might find that a lot of the nice atmospheric space music isn't around. But yeah. Hopefully there'll still be some. The Artemis, Belter Salvager near Jupiter.
Listen, come on. Listen to me, damn it. Drummer, listen to me.
Yeah, drummer doesn't really suffer fools, must be said. She was fairly ruthless in the show.
Let's celebrate.
What are we celebrating?
Our last mission.
I've heard that before.
This is the one. By the end of the day, all of us are gonna be fucking rich, but mostly you and me.
It's another wreck.
It's not just any wreck. The UNN Shinabi. Dropped off the map less than a week ago, no distress call. Those UNN pricks never come out this far unless they're carrying something special.
Aren't you one of those UNN pricks?
Easy. If I'm still one of those UNN pricks, then you're still an OPA traitor with Anderson Dawes' bounty on your head. But the past is the past.
The past is the past. Why didn't you take it? The bounty.
I knew you were worth more. Anybody who could piss off someone that dangerous must be pretty fucking valuable.
Dawes, yeah, he was. So the OPA, that's the Outer Planets Alliance, I think it stands for, and they're kind of like the third power in the Expanse. There's the Earth forces, there's Mars, which is kind of like a major military planet, and then there's the OPA, which is kind of like all the outer planets, basically, and stuff. Dawes is, I guess, I kind of like them to like a union or a union leader type thing, like ostensibly legitimate, but with sort of shady stuff going on in the background. So I'm going to say anyone could piss off Dawes.
Anderson Dawes is a gangster and a killer. It's not hard to piss off a man like that.
Well, his loss is my gain.
Just want to make sure you're not having second thoughts about our deal.
No, come on. We're equal partners. We pay the crew, the costs, and the overhead. The rest is 50-50. You and me. We've got a good thing going here. Nobody fucks with you, which means nobody fucks with me. And hell, if this score is what I think it could be, you've got the deal of the century. Now drink.
Drummer would celebrate later. Business first.
I'll toast you when I've got my fortune.
Suit yourself. I'll keep it waiting for when you return.
I feel like the graphics are a step ahead of the sort of last
Time to rally the
Telltale
crew
output.
for Cox's last mission. I should start by briefing Khan.
Okay, this is me, so we can walk around. See if we can. Okay, we're in the tutorial. If you're lost, press F. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna have a quick look around though, see if like there's anything to examine or explore. Telltale games usually have a bit of that, but like not a vast amount. But I'll try and poke into the corners, as it were, and just see all that's going on. The atmospheric stuff, like the show. The show is kind of like very rough and ready. I'd say it's more like Firefly in terms of like the space tech and stuff than something like sort of new Star Trek, with everything's quite polished and bright. This is very much sort of, or more like Alien. These are working craft, you know, and they very much look like it.
Khan, new orders from the captain.
I know. He already sent me the coordinates.
Captain thinks that this could be...
Last score we'll ever need. Haul of a century. I got the pep talk from him.
What's our ETA?
It depends
On what?
on how long you plan to waste my time. Oh dear. I made the lackey upset. Forgive me.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be friends. Let her have it. Drummer doesn't suffer fools, as I said.
Call me that again.
We're nearly there. The debris field is massive. It'll take me a minute to navigate. Somebody blew that ship to hell and back.
I should check the command console for more information on the Urshanabi.
Sounds good. Let's find out a bit more about the ship. Oh, what we got here? Look at the crash couch.
Wouldn't want to do a high G burn in one of these. It's bad enough with the juice and the cushy chair. Haven't had to shoot much, but we keep the PDCs fully stocked. Just in case.
So, yeah, largely kinetic projectile weapons, so like the cannons and stuff in this universe. Also, the way spaceflight works is their sort of G-forces and stuff, and the crash couches, they kind of inject like a sort of cocktail of sedatives and stuff into you that means you can kind of survive the high G stuff. And to slow down, ships kind of sort of flip around and reverse, and kind of, yeah, it's all very well thought about how like the inertia and stuff works. It's not a case of just pressing a button and it just going like some sci-fi. It's yeah, I don't know how realistic it is because I'm not really a physics person, but I think they've made an effort to make it more realistic. Let's touch the flight terminal.
Don't touch my shit.
I'll do what I like.
Sorry. Don't touch my shit, sir.
What about the cigar?
She's been chewing on that same cigar for weeks.
Photo?
I assume this is Khan's husband. It's the happiest I've ever seen her.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna examine everything there is to examine. But let's have a look at the
As
ship.
the XO, it's my job to make sure the ship and its crew are in order.
Mission
Keep
briefing.
a log on the
Oh.
ship and on our scavenge missions.
Ship name, Urshanabi, as we know. The United Nations Navy, Leonidas class. Jupiter orbit. Mission specs. Enter the ship, scan the area, return with valuables. Potential risks. No one knows... Oh, what was that popped up? I don't know. No one knows why the Urshinabi was in this area, or why they never sent out a distress signal. Whatever caused the wreck, pirates, Martian forces, might still be in the vicinity. So this is the landing crew, I take it. There's us, someone named Morozov, or two people named Morozov. Brothers, sisters. Who knows? Scavenge. Castillo, scanning and reconnaissance. Okay, we haven't met these people yet. R-log. The Urshinabi is a brand new wreck, if Cox's intel is good. The United Nations will likely send another ship to investigate the loss of one of their navy, but that could take weeks. Cox is overconfident as always, but there could be valuables aboard. Oh. Okay, well, we've got the Artemis logs, we've got crew register, so these are probably people that we've... oh no, this is the whole crew, I think. Captain Garrison Cox. We're XO. Pilot Khan Tran, we've met. Medic Virgil Marks, we've not met. Engineer Maya Castillo, so she was one of the ones on that mission log that we saw. And then there's the crew, Arlen and Rayan Morozov. Again, we don't know if they're related. Well, they probably are related. We don't know in what sense. Oh, here they go. Twins. Cox has assembled an interesting crew. The twins, Arlen and Rayan, are the only other Belters. The rest come from the inner planets. Maya from Mars, Virgil from Luna, and Khan and Cox from Earth. None of the inners really talk about what brought them to the belt, but that's no surprise. You don't become a scavenger because things were going so well at home. Objectives. Okay, we've got to brief the twins and Virgil. Okay. We'll probably go down to the officer deck, I guess.
Time to find the rest of the crew.
We can run faster, but let's just, let's not rush.
Arlen said he put all this away. What was it, 3 days ago? Lazy jetmag.
So the Belters, the sort of people who live in the outer reaches of the solar system, they kind of have their own slang, their own language, really. And so we're going to see a lot of words that we probably don't recognize come up in our speech. What's this?
Ship's diagnostics always come back good. The Artemis isn't much to look at, but she's built to last.
I imagine this is medical deck, if I had to guess. Oh, captain's office. Weren't we just in there?
Of course. Cox needs to get his beauty rest before he gets back to work, doing
Can't see him.
absolutely
Oh,
nothing.
hello. Can we see him in there? No. Down to the crew deck, I suppose. Airlock prep log, hold to scan. I'm holding that. Oh, here we go. New log, what's that on tab? Yay, tab, okay. Okay, these are previous missions, are they? This is something we've just found, I think. Artemis crew deck airlock. 3-8. Derelict gas freighter orbiting Neptune. Scavenged. Fuel pellets and reaction mass. Assorted cables. 19-8. Supposedly a rock hopper near Ganymede. Scavenged. Nothing. Rock hopper turned out to be solar backscatter. Area was clear. Then they did 2 scuttled UNN cruisers. Scavenged. Assorted research equipment. According to Virgil, some may have resale value. Then there was a defunct research station on Triton. Scavenged. Assorted research equipment. According to Virgil, some may have resale value. Scavengers have to travel long distances between jobs, so every score counts. But the Artemis has been averaging only 2 missions a month. Supplies and morale are low. Okay, oh, let's check that out the run. Then we can do that.
I used to suit up in the prep room with everyone.
I guess this is probably where we go
But
last.
I've seen Arlen's and Rayan's asses enough for one lifetime. Now, I keep my vac suit in my room.
Fair enough. Okay, so let's carry on through the crew deck. What else have we got? Mess hall, okay. Crew quarters, medbay. Well, we'll probably find Virgil in the medbay, I guess.
Maya has a plan for this meditation session. She's going to bring her makeup kit and wait until Virgil gets into a deep trance, then go to town on him. I may have to watch.
What? Just a thing for him, I suppose. Okay. This Wednesday, the Medical Bay, Transcendental Meditation, hosted by Dr. Virgil Marks. 6 p.m, introduction, information on the medical benefits of meditation, assistance in choosing a mantra. 7 p.m, practice session, no talking. Okay, sounds fun.
Virgil. Virgil!
Exo drummer.
Usually medics only know enough to plug that thing in and rig up the morphine dispenser.
Well, I took a course in autodoc repair during my residency. Useful for work outside the medical system. It's been giving me abnormal readings since Series, but I finally know why. The laser crystal's badly occluded.
Can it be replaced?
That sounds serious. Can we replace it?
We can, and should. Normally I wouldn't recommend it. I could always open people up the old-fashioned way. But the twins get into more mishaps than a normal crew. A high-quality gem would ensure that I'm ready for their next disaster. I assume you didn't come here to talk about crystals.
You brought it up.
We have a new target.
What is it this time, El Dorado? The Fountain of Youth? Let me guess. The Falcon Horde of Venus?
The UNN Urshanabi. Cap believes there's something valuable on board. Something special.
Do we want to invite that kind of attention?
We'll be fine. In and out. No games.
I'll monitor any data you send back, and I'll be here to patch anyone up, should it come to that.
Okay, he's been briefed, so a quick look around the med bay. Got an operating table?
When Cox recruited me, a big selling point was the med bay and the medic. Not something you see on most scavenging ships.
Prosthetics?
Should I be concerned that our medic thinks we need this many prosthetics? Does he know something I don't?
This isn't the door we came in. Where does this go? Looks like his quarters.
No one on this ship likes to talk about their past. But Virgil is a real mystery. Only Cox knows his deal, and he's not saying.
What else have we got? A little cabinet?
Never have enough supplies, but Virgil always seems to make do.
Exam chair.
Any other medic, and I'd assume he spent the day napping in this. But not this medic.
Where do I look for a replacement crystal?
Aside from medical, high-end navigation or communication systems use them as well.
Okay. Right. Onwards. What we got? We got the crew quarters and the mess hall. What do we do? Crew quarters next. What's up this way? We can go to immediately now, so let's head to crew quarters. This is our room by the look of it.
Dawes gave me everything. A job, a purpose, a community. Until he took it all away.
To Camina Drummer, you think the docks at Ceres were dangerous? Every Ubitia in the belt will be after you now. Dead or alive, I told them. Tensha for pasa, Camina. AD.
Even with everything he's done to me, I would never turn Dawes into UNN forces.
Our records indicate that you have not returned to your apartment in Hermes Square in nearly 2 months. Where's this from? Star Helix. I think they're like the cops. As such, we surmise that you have left Ceres Station. Your arrest warrant remains in effect throughout the belt, and if found, you will be returned to Ceres for indictment and incarceration. However, we are prepared to re-examine the charges against you should you find yourself in possession of information regarding Anderson Dawes' whereabouts. He's more of like a rebel leader, I think, really, actually, isn't he? If you wish to speak further on this matter, our office is willing to compensate you for your time and commitment to the appropriate carriage of justice on Ceres Station. That's from Detective Yevgeny Kob.
Took every yen I had to get off Ceres without Dawes or Star Helix noticing.
Yeah, so she hasn't got very much money by the look of it.
Never had time for dating on Series. Now I've got plenty of time and no one to date.
This is low gravity, no pressure. This is like a dating site, I guess. We're sorry to see you go. Hey there, Camina. Due to a lack of payment, we regret to inform you that your account with low gravity, no pressure has lapsed. We hope this is a sign that you've found the connection you've been looking for. As the premier website for singles and open-minded couples on Series, LGNP wishes you the best. If your circumstances change, we'll be proud to offer our fully encrypted, discretion-guaranteed services to you again upon receipt of your owed fees. Best of luck out there. There's a little asterisk by discretion guaranteed. LGNP assumes no risk or liability. All encounters are at the risk of the participating parties. Medical and criminal records are available at an extra cost. Please contact us with any questions. Probably close that now. Series Charm.
A little token of my childhood on Series. Each time it gets another crack, it reminds me of that shit heap even more.
Okay, we've got a drawing. We're not going to suit up yet. I imagine that's probably the last thing we do before we head out to the mission.
I got a lot closer to a captain's chair than I would have expected. And a lot further away from anything else.
Alright, what else do we got? We got Castillo. Are they here? They're not.
I never thought I'd get along with a Martian Marine. But Maya hates the MCRN almost as much as I do.
Private Castillo, the Martian Congressional Republic Navy has processed your discharge from the Martian Armed Forces, effective immediately. Status, dishonorable. Reasons for your discharge include, but are not limited to, insubordination, 3 counts, dereliction of duty, 2 counts, sharing anti-Martian media, literature or sentiment, 2 counts, fraternization, 1 count. The MCRN does not tolerate divisive behavior within its ranks. In order to prosper, all citizens must work to serve the Republic and advance Martian interests. By failing in your duty to Mars, you have impeded the cause to which billions of Martians have dedicated their lives. Not one to toe the line. One of my favourite characters in the show was a Martian Marine. She was very good.
Maya fits in well for her first time in the belt, despite whatever filota this book taught her.
Martian's Guide to Series, Jewel of the Belt. Yeah, it's not very good.
Somehow I am not surprised to learn that Maya keeps a copy of our ship's manual by her bedside.
I'm not going to read all that, but, feel free to pause and check. It just seems to be like sort of engineering jargon to me. What we got? This is our pilot's place. She got a cigar box.
I bet she sniffs that box before she goes to bed.
No comment. Okay, that's where we came from, isn't it? These are probably the other two we're looking for. So, Morozov, Morozov, are they here? No, they're not here. Okay. Bosmang. The Tron obscene picture of the boss. Okay.
I told him he couldn't wear OPA symbols for the sake of crew unity. So instead, he displays it here, like a petulant child. If he doesn't secure that thing before we come out of thrust, we'll all be finding pieces in our beds. Again.
There's another thing about traveling at high speed in space, the G-forces, everything needs to be secured and strapped down, else, well, it's very dangerous. I think, some stuff happens in the show that, is a result of not doing that. Which, again, is a pretty cool little detail they have.
I wonder what angry pilot could have written this.
To whoever stole my barbecue sauce, I will find you. I'm gonna guess it was one of the brothers Morozov.
What's your excuse this time? You not get enough sleep? You need some aqua caca, huh?
Ow! Just let me go. It just fell, okay?
What I tell you? Tinsha, you stupid prig! Quit fucking up!
Hey, boss man, make him stop!
Shut it, Tokaka!
I'm quite enjoying this. Look at his face.
Carry on. I'm enjoying the show.
Si Pashanwala, even EXO agrees.
Okay, okay. For the God, brother.
We got a job, Baratnos. Listen up.
Nah, fuck that. I'm tired of rooting around in the dumpster for that Inya.
Cox promised us a real payday. He said, give me 3 months, and you never have to work again. He said,
This the next job. And he the boss man.
Just like Series. Bossing everyone around, only this time no dolls to keep you on the leash, yeah?
What would Camina do? Probably punch him.
This isn't Series. On the ship, I'm the EXO.
Shit. I was only fucking with you, Kopang. Come on, Baratna.
Baratna is brother, I think. Oh,
So
look,
far,
there we go.
none of the biomass that's gone through this recycler has been a crew member. I consider that a win. Supplies are always tight on long jobs, but we're running low on even the basics now.
Like a little hydroponics babe. Oh, there we go, yeah.
Nothing like fresh herbs and spices to go with dried kibble. Arlen is right that Rayan can't keep his shit from breaking. It only makes my job harder.
Food in the belt is never fancy. But my stomach still turns when I look at this mush.
I don't know if it's really mentioned in the show or in the books more, which I've read the first few of the books.
5 minutes, drummer.
Will do, boss man.
What's my thing? Suit up. Oh, okay.
Headed back to my room to
see Maya.
suit up now.
But the people who live in the belt, because they generally come from lower G environments, their bodies have sort of changed shape. They tend to be sort of longer and slender, longer limbed, longer necks, that sort of thing. So the brothers and Camina, they do seem like they've got sort of different style of models compared to, say, the captain, who's a UNN, so he's from Earth. So he's, what we would consider to be a normal build. I wonder if we'll see some more details like that. Be interesting to see. Okay, suit up.
Where are you going to go, Camina? Huh?
Anywhere but here. With anyone but you.
Hate me all you want. You are many things, Beltaloda, but you are not a traitor. You love your belt. And right now, belt is me.
In the show, Anderson was played by Jared Harris, who's become one of my favourite actors, actually, through all the stuff that he's been in, which is absolutely fantastic, generally. Yeah, I don't think that was his voice, though. He's probably too big of a name at this point.
I'm busy. You're late. Quit tinkering and get your helmet. We're about to push off.
Fucking make me.
Let's go with dumbass engineer.
Typical engineer. Smart hands. But caca for brains. I already beat Arlen's ass today. Guess Virgil can handle one more patient.
I'm going to guess they're friends. Mucking around. Press the buttons. Oh, okay. Some quick time events.
I should put you in the brig for this.
You'd have to catch me first.
Cutting thrust. Prepare to enter float in 3, 2...
Come on. Let me hear it.
You got me.
Fuck yes. Finally!
Keeping score.
You were kicking my ass for a minute. I thought you had me again.
That was a good move. Kind of a cheap shot, though.
If it was a cheap shot, I would have smashed your brittle belter bones against the ceiling.
Don't believe everything they taught you in the Martian Navy. My bones are just as strong as yours.
I didn't believe a single thing they taught me at that fascist brainwash factory. That's why I'm here with you brittle bitches.
Arlen and Rayan have begun breaching the airlock off the bridge. Once we're in, we are going
Holy shit, Io! Usually Io is covered up by these dust streams that fire off from its poles after volcanic activity. But it's clear as day.
Alright, let's be dismissive of Earther colonies.
It's hard for me to look at these moons without thinking about the Earther research colonies exploiting all the resources on them and giving nothing to the belt.
That's fucked up.
I usually only look for what could kill me out here. But it's nice getting to see it through your eyes. Even if they're the eyes of an inner who doesn't know her ass from her oxygen valve.
You mean an inner who pile-drived your ass into a ceiling, right?
Let's head out. Just remember to...
Woohoo!
As I was saying, remember to keep your weight back when you land.
Still, not bad for an inner who's barely been in the belt for a month, hey?
Reminds me when Rayan and I were learning to spacewalk. One time, he crashed right into the hull and shit his vaccine.
Shut it! Quiet! Whoa.
Airlock is open, Exo.
Good. Let's see what we have in here.
Fucking table scraps.
Ah! Fuck!
Bodies? Oh, wow. Lots of heads.
Yo, Baratna. Shit's crazy.
Who did that?
Just breathe. Keep your head down. It's okay.
Now say puke in your soup, eh? That you won't choke to death on your own sick.
Wow.
Enough. Whoever put out this welcome gift for us is long gone. And they left behind a big-ass ship that must have some valuables still on it. So get scavenging!
You all have your orders. Hurry up and do your job so we can get back home.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the heads.
Ooh. If I stare at these too long, I might be the one throwing up in my suit.
Yikes. I like the way that our torch follows the mouse around. That's pretty cool. What else we got here? Mission log. Data signature and... Yes, this is it. It's a frigate. Came from Europa. Epstein drives, that's kind of like their warp drive in this universe. 1. Number of torpedoes, 12. Point defense cannons, that's PDC, point defense. I wasn't quite sure. Point defense cannons, 5. The Urshinabi analyzed the drive signature of the attacking ship before their defense systems were compromised. The ship that took them down was a stolen UNN frigate. As if the heads didn't make it clear enough, this attack was the work of pirates. They've already stolen one UNN ship and used it to blast a second one to scrap. Whatever their goal is, they're certainly not afraid of pissing off Earth in pursuit of it.
It's not like the pirates took down some creaky old ship. This thing was practically brand new.
Yeah, I don't need that tutorial message keep pinging up. I'm not lost, I'm exploring. For the sake of argument, it wants me to go there, so let's look around first. Okay, the airlock. This is probably where we came in. Quantum processor.
I've got an intact QPU here.
Nice find.
Some salvage. Can I walk up the walls? Is it 0? Oh my god, it is. Oh. Oh. That's a little disorientating, actually. Alright, what we got here? Okay, I'm playing on mouse. It's a little bit finicky so far when it detects the input. Oh, cool. So we can do like a dum dum dum. I'll try not to do too much of that. I don't want viewers to get motion sickness, but that is pretty cool. We got here containment vault.
Fuel, oxygen, scrap metal, wiring. If we can use it or sell it, it goes in here.
Yeah, so we can go around here. Torn wall.
Pirates tore this place apart, but pirates aren't scavengers.
So disorientating. Oh, we can do little jumps as well. Okay, that's cool. Float around 0G. Do I land again with space? You gonna land? Yeah. Cool. Ooh, not so cool.
Looks like the crew didn't surrender their heads to the pirates without a fight. Keep an eye out for trouble while you're setting up the containment vaults.
You ever cut anybody's head off, Exo? Back when you ran with Dawes?
The OPA isn't a bunch of savages.
We know. They still get the job done, though.
Way I see it, too many Inyas walking around with their heads still on.
What's this? Can I... Oh, I get a little... Ah. That's just to land. What else have we got? Can I... So, have we got to him? Is there a reason to do that? Ooh. we got? So that's probably the way through. Done in here? Oh. Yeah. This is, can we get through here? Got floaty floaty. What's this?
There must have been one hell of a battle here. Doesn't look like a typical pirate attack to me.
I agree. Maybe they were looking for something big and couldn't find it. Left the heads to try and scare off anyone else.
Makes sense. Especially if they thought other people might come looking.
Could be. The scuttlebutt around the Urshanabi has been pretty loud.
Hold while moving to move it. Oh, okay. That's good. Can I move down as well doing that? Oh, here, little panel. Around in a square. What we got? Oh, it just says collect. Okay.
This looks like a fabricator of some kind. Maybe for material printing? Do we...
Yes! Gimme, gimme!
So we got... Kind of... I see why it says if you get lost, press F, because I am going to get so disorientated in this sort of environment. I'll do the best I can, but... Whoa.
Okay, time to scavenge.
Drummer, looks like the officers section is still intact. Go check it out.
On it.
Right, well I guess we...
You know the military. The brass always hoards the best shit.
Let's hope so.
I can sprint while I'm sort of zero-G'ing as well. Whee! Alright. What we got? Water recycler.
Clean palladium in this recycler.
Good pull, Drummer. UNN officers always keep a backup water recycler for themselves.
Selfish UNN kanji princess. Always looking out for themselves.
Every army in history has been the same way. A lucky few call the shots and reap the rewards. The rest are cannon fodder.
This guy lost his head. It's a recording.
Commanders, this is Private Takabe. The pirates have asked me to report the following. All crew members, except for those barricaded in the officers' quarters, have been killed or captured. The pirates do not wish to kill anyone else. If you open the gate now and allow them to complete their search, no more lives will be lost. And if you do not comply, oh God, please don't.
10 minutes until the next one.
Yep, pirates.
Arlen and Rayan's experience hauling minerals on Vesta has been a big help, even when they annoyed the hell out of me.
Okay.
This map would be helpful if all the pieces were still together. No such luck.
Quite.
I did run a phase array scan. Everything matched the LiDAR, except for one gap in the captain's quarters.
I'll check it out when I get in there.
Let's look at the crew quarters on either side first. I like how she kind of bats at the stuff just floating around. That's a really cool little detail. Temperature gauge. Okay, steady. Then it suddenly gets really hot. Explosion maybe. Then a minute later, really drops. Maybe vacuum of space. And then, yeah. The temperature in this area spiked when the ship was breached. The attackers used a directed energy gun as part of their offensive, in addition to whatever torpedoes and PDC rounds they used to make it past the Urshinabi's defences. In order to cut down a ship of this size, the attackers either outnumbered the Urshinabi or outgunned them. I'm guessing the group was small, well coordinated, and armed to the teeth. Bodes well.
Last time Khan smoked a cigar on the ship, Maya had to spend half the day cleaning out the air filter. Not a lot of particulates in the air filter. Virgil, how long do you think the bodies have been like this? A couple of days?
That's my assumption, after analyzing the footage of the heads and the remnants of the precipitating battle.
What can you tell me about the heads, medically speaking?
From the uniformity of the incisions, it seems clear they were done post-mortem. Very difficult to be precise if the victim is fighting back.
Can I go over here? Is there stuff to do over here? I don't think so. Smash into the debris. Oh. What's going on with this guy? Oh. Alright, let's check out this other side as well. Oh, it's a letter.
Skinnies. Bigoted asshole. He still didn't deserve to die like this.
Tess, we're being boarded. Don't know how they got past our scanners, but came out of nowhere. Keep demanding our surrender as if we'd ever surrender to a bunch of effing skinnies. Like I said, the Outer Belts people have sort of changed their physiognomy because of low gravity environments. Lost contact with the rest of the ship. We're going to set up a barricade and repel them. Savages. They're breaching. How do pirates get a military grade DEG? They should never have come this far from home. I'm so sorry.
Ikan, you've been flying a long time. Ever seen anything like this before?
Nah, but when it comes to pirates, nothing surprises me. They're all monsters.
Energy gun.
Sounds personal.
Put it this way, we ever capture one alive, all I need is 10 minutes and my torch blade. The ship would smell like barbecue for weeks.
Hashang. Microwave energy gun. Not a bad choice for persuading someone to open a door.
Okay, well, let's try and get into this closed door then.
So, about that. It's a fingerprint lock. You're going to need to find the right hand. An officer.
The baka.
Good news. The logs show that there was one out in the crew mess hall. Second Corporal Horowitz.
Alright.
Might be difficult to get his body back to the door, though.
Don't need all of him.
Oh, God.
Alright, so suggesting that it's maybe out in space. Okay. So it could be a little passageway there. Is this him? Seems not. I think there's it looks like there's something up this way though. I'm gonna head up here. Oh, we do need that energy crystal as well. Let me land. Okay. Just wondering if this is the one I've already been to. Maybe not, though. Cargo bay.
While I hunt for valuables, Arlen and Rayan are back there, grabbing every piece of scrap metal they can pry away.
How's the search going? Not much to find in this sea of caca. You?
Haven't found much so far.
You hear that, Baratna? Exo got the easy job inside, and she still can't find Folota.
Oh, it must be so hard for you, finding sheets of metal on the hull of a ship.
On this wreck, yeah. So much PTC damage. It's nothing but holes.
Ah, okay, is there another aperture?
Europa's Bane. Anyone heard of it?
It's one of Toussaint Zapata's ships.
Ah, fuck. Should've known.
Who is that?
Latest pirate flavor of the month. Led a mining strike on Europa. Stole a few ships. Now self-employed as a full-time murdering psychopath.
UNN has been giving her a wide berth. If she wanted to take out this ship, it means she had a good reason.
Or she's just a murdering psychopath.
Got it. Thanks. Maya, I'm in the mess hall. Time to find an officer.
I've linked the personnel records to your terminal. Try scanning the bodies and see if you get a match.
What if it would do it a bit quicker?
Looks like the crew tried to mount a defense here. For all the good it did.
Those poor people. This is awful. Have you ever seen anything like it?
No.
Not even on series?
Not even on series. Hashang.
Check the shoulders. UNN officers have those fancy bars. I know pirates are vicious, but this is...
You hear stories about people who spend too long off station. Go Bik Pegal.
Bik Pagal? My belter is...
It means really fucking crazy. Another pirate corpse. That makes 2 in here.
Better than none.
Know anything else about the Europa's Bane? Must be pretty massive to tear apart a frigate.
Hell should I know? But if you learn any more about them, feel free to fill me in.
What's up there? What in here?
That's
Was that
the
him?
one. Poor Arthur.
Sorry about this.
So, still the energy crystal we haven't got yet. I mean, it'd be hard to say where in this environment it could be. I haven't stumbled across it yet. It might be in beyond the door, of course. Maybe I've not missed it, but I guess we'll see.
Fuck!
happening?
An accident. My leg. It's the...
Flota, you're the accident.
Keep holding. I'll be right there.
Drummer, whatever mess he's got himself into, make sure the containment vault is secure. We cannot afford to lose it.
Captain, Ryan's vac suit is...
Not now! Drummer, get your ass over there.
On my way.
Was it over here? Oh. Okay. Ah. Oh, that is not good.
My leg. Samalo, drummer. Samalo.
Hold still. We'll see what we can do. What happened?
Unexploded charge, I think. Pirates must have left it behind.
Pashang, you didn't scan first?
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the vault and patch him now or he could die.
Belay that! That vault has O2, fuel, armaments. We can't afford to lose it.
It's not really a choice, is it? We'll lose the vault.
Hold on.
Kaka, what are you doing?
You're welcome.
I'm signaling Virgil to come check on him, but vitals look stable. You did the right thing, Camina.
Bullshit. See if you feel that way in a few weeks when we're running out of supplies.
He's right, Baratna. You're a disgrace to Beltalowda.
It's done.
I think we did the right thing. Now this laser crystal. I'd seen anything yet. Oh no, am I stuck? Down here? I mean, it's possible it's in the officers' quarters. I mean, I haven't seen like a med bay or anything. Wait, what did he say it could be in? He said it would be in like a med bay or... Damn, I wish I'd absorbed that information a bit more when he said it. He said it could be used for something else and I've completely forgotten what he said. Never mind. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's the map of the ship. So where was the... This way. There we go. Let's land. High five.
You're in. Let's see what these UNN big shots kept to themselves. Damn. Looks like the Urshinabi's last stand.
What do we got here? Graffiti. The Europa's Bane. Avenge the Shinabi.
They don't even get to finish their last words. They suddenly didn't give up the ship without a fight.
It's all officers' quarters.
Even with the skeleton crew, the UNN would have massively outnumbered the pirates. And still, the pirates cut right through them.
It's a lightsaber. How can I get to it? I walk up the walls or something, but it's not letting me. Oh, here we go. Oh, cigars, eh?
Khan, I have something for you. It's a surprise.
The biggest surprise would be 10 uninterrupted minutes without your voice in my ear telling me how to do my job. Can you give me that?
You know, one of these nights I'm going to sneak into your quarters and smother you to death with your pillow.
Tell Arlen before you do. I bet that shithead would love to watch.
You know what? Forget about the surprise.
Already forgotten.
They torched all their data. Standard up, but unfortunate for us. What's a UNN escort ship doing alone out here? There's nothing to escort. Besides the pirates, there's no signs of ships in the vicinity.
So they must have been traveling alone. Interesting.
Doesn't seem like UNN protocol. Flying alone out here.
It isn't. This clearly wasn't a typical mission, just like it wasn't a typical pirate attack.
Come on.
This is Christian Avasarala, Deputy Undersecretary.
Now that is her voice from the show.
I am denying your request for additional support against Belter hostiles. Captain, you lead a well-armed battleship against a single pirate frigate. You outnumber them 5-1. I don't give half a fuck what ghost stories you have heard about this Captain Tucson. Do your fucking job, or you can hand me your bars directly when you return to Earth to do whatever disgraced soldiers do after they have been retired. Regards, Christian Avasarala.
Harsh.
Looks like a personal key card. I should find wherever it opens. Found a key card on the captain. Not sure what it's for though.
Check his room? Maybe he has a safe somewhere that pirate scanners wouldn't have picked up.
Let's hope you are hiding something good.
Well, what's that? A suicide?
This one didn't see any other way out. I've heard some Earthers find it therapeutic to fly with something that reminds them of life at home. Plants, soil, stuffed animal carcasses.
Hey, Cap, you need any dead animals for your desk?
Why the fuck would I? Probably still has rabies.
Think of it as a gift. I saw it and was reminded of how you just stand there and watch us do all the work.
Leave that thing where it is, or you'll be standing there watching us take off without you.
Earthers like to visit the parts of their planet that they haven't destroyed yet.
You're a
I'm
safe
an
behind here.
art snob, but I don't think most paintings are done on iron. There you are. Maybe something good on here. Or maybe a lot of dick pics. Guess we'll see.
Cap, found something that could be something. Transmitting now.
Fuck. That's a lot of data. Alright. Load up the crew and head back. I'll see if there's any gold in this shit pile.
Didn't find the laser crystal. I wasn't gonna like scour that whole wreck for hours and hours though to do so. Hopefully nothing bad comes of it.
Drummer?
Yeah, boss man.
Khan's picking up a short in the fusion coupling. She needs you to take a look.
Now? Is that necessary?
It is, if you want to put this wreck behind us.
I'm on it.
Alright. Wiring to take care of then. Yeah, what we got? Artemis.
You'd think with a name like Artemis, we'd eventually hit our target.
This was there. How do I get to it?
This is Drummer. Preparing to access the fusion coupling. Stand by.
What's that?
Maya. Maya. The volcano. You have to see this. Maya? Is everything...
Are they jumping?
Sabaka!
Oops.
Jamming the consequenza! Yeah!
Yeah, I'll try not to let her fail. Don't have to redo these sections.
Drummer! Come in! What the fuck is going on? Someone respond! Cox.
Guess that's why he goes out the airlock.
This is the way of it. We all know that. Death is part of the pact we make when we venture into the belt. Drummer was one tough bitch. With her past, I figured she would survive anything. But none of us is immune to the realities of life out here. I know Camina Drummer. And she wouldn't want us wasting our oxygen on mourning. She'd tell us to get off our asses and get to work. That's the Drummer I know. She'd be looking ahead to the next score, the next burn.
That's right, boss man. I keep my eyes forward. But that makes it a lot harder to watch my back. Go on, Cap. Tell them what you did.
How the hell did you...
Sabakawala tried to torch me. Lured me down to the thrusters, hit the engine. Play it off like it was an accident. I bet he was up in the bridge alone before coming down here, yeah?
So what? I was setting new coordinates. How was I supposed to know you were on the hull?
Why don't we pull up the radio logs from the server? Shouldn't take long.
Now I understand. Y'all see what's happening? Drummer's making her move. I always wondered when she would.
Why did you do it? Was there something on that drive I found?
Can you believe this bullshit? You've been planning this since you first stepped on board this ship, haven't you? Mutinous bitch.
Ask yourselves, who do you believe? Me? Or the man who has made promise after promise with no payoff?
Arlen, Rayan, take her down to the brig. She's gonna pay for this traitorous bullshit. Do it!
Maybe he right, Drama. You can be pretty rough on your crew sometimes.
Uh-oh. Chicken's coming home to roost. Saved your brother, though.
Beltalowda ain't nothing if we sell each other out to Inyas.
Nah.
I don't think so, Pampa.
Damn skinnies. I should have known. Everybody stay where you are. Stand back. This is still my ship.
Why don't you put that gun down, Captain? We're all crew here. We may be scavengers, but we're not criminals. We follow protocol. We solve disputes with words, not violence. That's how we keep our humanity. Give me the gun, Captain. It'll be okay.
She's gonna kill me.
No one
is gonna kill you. I won't be so sure about that.
Back off! I'm warning you all.
Captain, it'll be okay if you just...
Bullshit! Tell it to the skinnies, not me. You want to see what happens to you when they're in charge of this ship? Maybe we should tell them who you really are.
Fuck! Oh, at least it was calm.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Virgil, this is not your fault, but we need you now.
What happened to do no harm, asshole?
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Good. I'll man the bridge while you sort out this shit show.
Just don't touch anything! I'll be right there! As soon as Dr. Dipshit here is finished.
If we're lucky, maybe she'll die.
I did everything for you, drummer. I could have turned you over to Dawes 100 times, but I didn't, because we made a deal.
Our deal is dead.
No. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare.
Take him to the airlock.
Oh, no! No, drummer! No, let me go! Drummer, no! Please, drummer, no! Ah! Listen, come on. Ah! Listen to me, damn it. Drummer, listen to me. The coordinates on that data drive, they're for the MK core. You've never heard of it, that's exactly my point. Look, you were right, okay? I did try and take you out. I've heard how you ungrateful fucks all talk about me. Why should I let you cash in now? But really, I wanted the profits for myself. Because this score, drummer, this is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across.
Yeah, let's hear him out.
How could you possibly know that?
I've been at this a long time. When there's a treasure this big, I make it my business to know about it. Look, when you find what's at the other end of those coordinates, the whole system will be on your ass. You'll need me if you want any chance of unloading it. I'm a bastard, okay? I know. But I'm not crazy. Throw me in the brig. You'll be glad I'm still here when the time comes. Listen to me, damn it. Drummer, listen to me.
Oh, I knew we'd get this choice. I'm tempted to keep him around, but I think Drummer would space him and just see what the consequences would be and deal with them later. Yeah, let's do that. Bye. I think he was too dangerous to keep around, really.
It's done. What now?
We've been locked. Cox forgot to hide our drive signature.
Hashang, of course he did.
Captain?
Captain Drummer! What are your orders? Captain Drummer! What are your orders?
That episode 1? I think so. Cool. Okay. Well, normally in these episodes you get like a little rundown of your choices versus what everyone else who played did. So let's. I'm going to skip forward the credits. I'll skip credits and then I'll see the choices. Here we go. Okay. Only 34% didn't drink with Cox, so that was a minority choice for us. Khan's insult. We're again in the slight minority of people who snapped at her. 30% let Arlen bully Reagan. I'm starting to sense a bit of a pattern here. But yeah, okay, the majority punched Arlen. That's fine. 99% got the upper hand before Maya Pinder. I guess that's because that was the tutorial QuickTime event, so it wasn't that challenging. Maya's prank. 45% didn't. Maya didn't play a prank on drummer. Maya didn't play a prank on. Oh, I did see these. I didn't go all the way out to these drums. It didn't seem like there was anything there to do. I guess, nearly half the people probably missed that. Okay. Okay, well, we asked Khan about her past with pirates. Okay, some didn't talk to her about it. I think I'm glad we did, though. Vast majority of people protected Rayan and lost the vault. Yeah, that's. I think that was the obvious choice there, to be honest. Again, the majority of people said that shooting wasn't his fault. Oh, look at that! Only less than a third of players spaced Cox like we did. I mean, I was kind of role playing as drummer there. I think she would have spaced him in the show. So yeah, cool. All right. Well, that was. Episode 1. I don't know if it's going to go straight into episode 2. I'll pause it if it does.
Please, Camina.
All right.
Don't do this.
All right, just going to pause it there. So we'll leave it there for now. So thanks very much for watching this first episode of The Expanse, the Telltale game. I'm really enjoying it. As I said, I'm a huge fan of the TV show, and this feels like a game of the TV show in all the best possible ways. And hopefully you've enjoyed that as well. If you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. If you could leave me a comment, let me know. Did you watch the show? Did you like it? Have you played the game but not watched the show? Might you watch it as a result of seeing this? I'm interested to know. Let's get a bit of discussion going in the comments. And, if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.